little intro of what I'm going to show you here. Excuse me. I already did the video for the lead on this, which I think is you should check it out if you're wanting to learn the song. It's pretty accurate, I think, in my opinion, or I wouldn't have done it if I didn't know how. So anyway, so the rhythm part on this, I thought I might as well go through the whole song since I know it. Rhythm part on this, there's a lot of embellishments that Hendrix always does with his rhythm parts. If you hadn't studied much of his rhythm stuff before, you'll if you do, you'll see that he rarely just locked into one exact rhythm. He was always doing different embellishments and all different kinds of stuff. So for this one, I'm going to kind of give you the framework of it and some of the licks that he does. But as far as, you know, doing exactly like him, I'll admit this is not going to follow every little fill he put in and everything. But it's going to cover some of the important parts. I feel like the very intro, for instance. Might as well just start here. Okay, now it starts with it's basically E flat chord, except you're playing the bottom note there too. So you got the fifth in the bass. Okay, and the first time he does these, string. Second time he does it, you don't. That just kind of emphasizes the dark sound that's created by adding that lower note to that power chord. Okay, so anyway, starts out those four notes, bottom four strings. Yes, those are the bottom four strings. 6, 5, 4, 3. Not the top four, the bottom four. Okay, so you'd go. Just chromatically there. Now here, this part is actually kind of tricky because you got a bar at the 8th fret here, but you got to hammer on to the 10th fret on the 5th string. Okay, but what you got to do is let all those strings ring and keep ringing when you do that. So you see the strings 4 and 3 are still ringing there. The second one's a little tougher because you got to hammer on quicker. Come back to this. Now, like I said, the second time you don't add the note on the 3rd string, you just bottom 3. If you listen to it, you'll see what I mean. And this is the same. Okay, then there's a little fill. It starts on the 12th fret. So you do pull off and then pick it again. Pluck both middle strings and then hammer on, pull off on the 4th string. Okay, so it's okay. Then it just goes into the basic progression, which is just C, B flat, and F. Does that a couple times before it changes. Now this is where he throws all kinds of different variations in there. Hold on a minute. Okay. about that. So yeah, with this so with the basic rhythm part, now one thing that's important along here is I use C bar chord like this, as well as C open, depending on which one I'm doing, and then B flat. But when you go to the F, you want to use your thumb for the root note. Okay, so this is kind of the tricky part of this, but that allows you to get the rest of the F chord here and then do the hammer-ons that are necessary. Like the first one would be, you just take these 3 fingers of the F chord, but then lift up your middle finger, so you got the open G, and then hammer on. Time he goes to a regular C chord and walks it down like that. Okay, now as far as these little parts that go on the F chord, there's several of them. That's one, and then the second time he goes, whoops. Okay, so that's top 2 strings. Then hammer on 2nd string, 3rd fret, without muting out that top string. Okay, now it does a little climb here. It goes to G, and you want to keep your thumb on the bass of the G because you need it. Because you need your pinky to be able to do embellishments on top. So it goes. So here he starts strumming it out. Okay, so all I'm doing there is I got. Okay, now on my pinky, I'm just coming down on the 2nd string and then back off again. Type deal. And it does it again. On with the thumb from open to 1st fret. One other one that I'll show you, just real quick, but like I said, there's many, is after he goes to the B flat chord, he goes immediately to just a riff after the B on the B flat. Okay, which I think is also done a string higher the next time. Definitely get away with just going, the C. change he does on the verse, he takes the let's see, the C chord, and he moves it clear up here to the 8th fret, still with the thumb. Okay, and so it's still the same fingering that, you know, for the F and the G and the B flat that we've done so far. This one, except we want all the top string to ring here too. Okay, so it goes. So that's one little change he makes there. Now that in between chord that I hit chromatically there. You add your pinky on the top string at the what's that, the 9th fret, so you go